from Vietnam is Vòng. There are three central areas for the traditional foods. The north one for its savory and sweet foods. The south for its sweet foods, and the central area for its spicy and complex food. Pho is also a great dish, but in the arts of Vietnam, there are also many other kinds of traditional food to try, and not just pho. If Vietnam only had pho as one traditional food, it would not only go down to its rank, but also would not gain popularity. In my opinion, pho is not only a traditional food from Vietnam, but it's also a culture and all global recognized around the world.
About is English around the world. English is a language is widely known for everybody, but it's very hard to learn it. So to overcome the challenge of learning English, we got some problems like how we pronounce the English words because of our accent. We don't know how to make a sentence, and the idioms and slangs are meaningful in the native language for other people, but we don't know. So to overcome this, we need to go to the internet and explore how to learn English, like watching videos, movies, to know the slang meaning of how to pronounce it. We can go to YouTube English to watch all the native people pronounce the word, or we can go to some website to learn how to pronounce the word. So English is not very hard to learn, but it's very hard to learn from not using anything but yourself, like a word of dictionary. So I think that English is very important and very easy if you learn how to overcome this problem. Thank you everyone for listening.
In the future, many jobs will change of technology. Some old jobs may disappear and many new jobs will appear. Jobs related to computers and technologies are becoming more popular. For example, software engineers. One example is a software engineer. They create apps and programs that helps people in daily life. Another job is a content creator. They make a lot of videos on YouTube or TikTok and share useful and interesting information. Also, robots are becoming more common in daily life. People will design, build, and control robots. For example, robots can help in factories, hospitals, and even at home. However, these jobs are not easy. They need skills like creativity, communication, and problem solving. Also, people need to keep learning because the world is always changing. I think the most important thing is keep learning and improving. In conclusion, future jobs may disappear, but if we keep learning, we can have a good job. Thank you for listening.
About hot topics that other words everyone's not caring about it. It is community services. So firstly, you have to know what is community services and what is the benefits, or is there more benefits that we barely notice? So firstly, surely the community services leave many benefits for our communities. When they embark on the work at the local areas they've located, everyone receives the benefits. So firstly, for children, the community services provide funding, raise funds for children to have enough educational purpose, and they care about elderly people and homeless people. So that's for our communities. So another benefit of community services is for our planet. So as you can see nowadays, our Earth are facing a lot of problems like global warming or ice melting. So the best solution to this is, community services. So community services provides many connections between people. They reduce the gap between the cultural difference, and they connect people together. They make people to work on the same ideas and help the world to solve the problems effectively. So there's one more benefit that benefits your own. You barely notice is that when you participate in community services, you can have improve in your communication skills, your leadership skills, and the work of working in a team. So when you participate in community services, you have to work in a group, and that is unavoidable. Working in a group helps you to understand everyone and try to receive their ideas. So next one is the leadership. When you go further in community services, you have to be a leadership to connect everyone together and express your idea clearly. So community services provide so many benefits and also benefits your own. So try to participate in community services and help a world a better place. Thank you for listening.
Also, healthy living. After we watch the video, as I know, many people here love to sleep in the afternoon. But you may ask yourself, is it not necessarily enough? And our bodies built for that. Humans usually take a nap in the night, 7 to 8 hours. You think that will be enough, but in the afternoon, you will have a sudden drop of alertness and feel sleepy by yourself. That is just a natural bit. Your body is mentally got increased and you feel sleepy, tired, and exhausted. But really, do you need that sleep? If you have a problem with sleeping at night, the best advice is don't build up all the sleepiness that you have stored from the afternoon and use it to sleep. But if you have no problem with sleeping, you're completely fine, then a 15 to 20 minutes nap in the afternoon doesn't take any harm to your big one. But in a moral way, people have believed that sleeping in the afternoon is a benefit for themselves without any scientific proof at all. People pass this from generation to generation as a belief for a healthy living, while they don't know the real reason why they need to do it. They usually take naps, really long naps, to 1 to 2 hours that disrupt their night sleep and cause some insomnia, make the next day become a challenge to live in. After all, in conclusion, I think that afternoon sleep is like a double-edged sword. It could benefit you, but it can also harm you. You should sleep if you don't have any problems at all, but you shouldn't take the risk of losing a more important sleep at night if you have any problems with it. Thank you for listening to my presentation.